Hey guys, it's Michelle, and today I just wanted to go over a little question and answer thing. I've been getting a lot of questions either online, through the site, through Facebook, email, also in classes and things that I just thought I'd address, because a lot of times we have questions and sometimes you have a question and you think, oh, that's a stupid question. It really isn't. There's, you're going to find that there's other people that have that same question. So I have a few to go over with you today. And we're going to dive in. It's going to cover a pretty broad range. So we'll get right into it. The first one is about shoes, workout shoes. And the question that was posed to me was, your toes fall asleep like when you're doing your workouts, when you're doing strength training or perhaps some plyometric workouts, jumping jacks, things like that. And there could be a myriad of different reasons why that happens. One of which is not that you just weren't meant to do jumping jacks, okay? It's not it. What it is the majority of times it's that you're wearing the wrong shoe. And I think a lot of times, and I'm guilty of the whole, well, I used to be guilty of, I would wear shoes because they were cute and not because they were made for what I was doing. So if you are running, you want to wear running shoes. If you're walking, you want to wear walking shoes. And if you are doing any kind of boot camp class, kickboxing, anything like that, you want to make sure that you wear cross trainers. Cross trainers are built, you should be able to run a little bit in cross trainers, but they're not built for distance running. The sole is made a lot differently, as is the support in it. So you want to make sure that you know your feet. For me, I have high arches, so I have to be careful. Like the shoes now that where the tongue actually attaches, that doesn't work for me because it ends up too tight on my arch, and then my toes will start to fall asleep. So make sure that you know your foot. Make sure when you go out shopping that you try on everything. You can always order it online after you try it on, but make sure you try it on even if it's the same maker. Okay, I get different sizes and stuff. My Nikes are pretty regular. But in New Balance, I wear different sizes between two different styles of shoes. Under Armour, same thing. So, kind of know the shoe, know the maker, know what you're looking for, and know your own foot. And that's going to help. Also, make sure that you are shopping for your chosen sport, not just for fashion, although I know that's what we all go for. So that's one. Two, as a woman, will I bulk up if I lift heavy weights? No. Okay, no. I don't know how many other ways, that can be said. No is supposedly like a universal word. No, you won't. And I get pushback from that because a lot of women will go, but the women in the bodybuilding, okay, for one, are you lifting like a bodybuilder? I didn't think so. If you're doing just resistance training, you do not have the hormones in your body to lift like that. And to put it into perspective, most of the female bodybuilders are a size 2. I think some of the biggest ones are like maybe a 4. They're usually a 0 to a 2. That's not bulky, people. That's pretty lean. All right, so it's the way that they're photographed and everything, and it makes them look bigger than they actually are. If you pay attention to them when they're off contest season, they actually look fairly normal. Just, they've got a little more muscle definition. That's it. So it's not so much that they have taken their muscles and made them incredibly bulky. It's that they've taken their diet and were able to lean out their body. So just know the difference there. If you are a woman, you do not have enough testosterone in your body to make big, huge, bulky muscles. Okay, it's just not going to happen. You won't look like the Hulk. So lift some weights. You're going to get leaner. Your jeans are going to look better. How important is protein in my diet? Protein is very important, and most women across the board don't get enough. So you're aiming for, if you're going to do your math, then you're aiming for somewhere between 0.6 and 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. So the more you weigh, the more protein you're actually going to have in your system. Your body does not like to break down protein for energy though. So you have to have carbohydrates to fuel your workouts. Okay, so we slip into this thing where we starve ourselves of carbohydrates, and then we're going to go work it off in the gym, and we become carb depleted and blah, blah, blah. And the thing is your workout is not going to rock then. And if you aren't rocking every single workout to the best of your ability, you're not going to see the results that you want. So carbohydrates, nice clean carbohydrates. You can get your carbohydrates from vegetables. You can get them from fruits. You can get them from brown rice, you know, maybe the little wraps and everything. I do encourage you, if you're struggling with weight loss, you like keep hitting a wall, nix the bread. Just get it out. And it's not because of the carbohydrates in the bread, okay? It's because of the sugar and yeast in the bread. Is just no good for weight loss. So, you know, nix that for a little while. You can always come back to it. All right, so protein, very important. Let's see, what else? Do I have to work out hours and hours a day to lose weight? No. Okay, this is a common misconception, and I get this pushback a lot too, because people go, well, I would probably look like you if I worked out hours a day, and I want to go, wow, I don't, but thanks for saying so. My workouts now, my weight workouts are usually 30 to 45 minutes. And when I do my cardio, I've been slacking on cardio here lately. When I do my cardio, it's 30 minutes. And, you know, that's because I'm not competing. So I don't, you know, I do cardio for heart reasons. I don't do it to try to, you know, skinny out or whatever. When I was going through trying to lose my weight, now I did teach classes and all, so that compounded the weaknesses, I think. Because the issue that we have, first of all, pay attention, don't work out more than an hour a day. Okay, that's your workout. Now, I do want you to move more than an hour a day. The majority of your weight loss is going to come from two things. It's going to come from your food and how much you move in life in general. So that whole thing of why sit when you can stand, why stand when you can walk, why walk when you can run, okay, that kind of thing. If you're in a position, you know, every 10, 20 minutes, get up, stretch, you know, march it out a little bit, shake it loose, get your body moving. That revs up your metabolism. It's the movement that you have throughout your whole day. You do not have to work out hours and hours a day. As a matter of fact, if you do, you can spark inflammation in the body, which will derail your progress. So, no, you do not have to work out hours and hours a day. Your workout should be an hour max. All right. Will the weight come back after I've lost it? That's kind of a fuzzy thing. If if you go out, say you're going to lose 50 pounds, so you work yourself, 6 months, you've lost your 50 pounds. If you start eating junk again and you stop moving, yes, it's going to come back, and it's going to come back as body fat, and you're going to be up the creek without a paddle, so to speak, and then it's going to be day one all over again. So it's about consistency to keep the weight off. Now, the cool thing is after you've kept the weight off for 5 years, and this is a scientists have studied many people who have lost weight and kept it off. After you've kept the weight off for 5 years, then it becomes easier because your body accepts that weight as the new normal, and it will try to stay at that weight. So you can, maybe treat a little bit more, maybe not pass on the bread basket so much, but it's just consistency is going to help. Cardio or weights, which is better? You need both of them. Okay, we already talked about the bulking up and stuff like that. You need both. You need the weights. You have to have the resistance training because that's going to sculpt lean muscle mass. The more lean muscle mass you have, the more calories you're going to burn overall, whether you're doing your cardio or sleeping. You're going to be able to eat more of a balanced diet than if you're just a cardio queen. So make sure that you're getting a balance of the two. And when it comes to weight loss, guys, it's your food. It's your food. And if you're going, well, but I eat a clean diet, then think about how much you eat. Because generally that's what trips us up is our portions. All right, let's see. Oh, my clothes. This was a good one. I have a lady that posted a question, and she said, as I'm losing weight and my clothes are getting bigger, she's kind of scared to get rid of those clothes because, there's a lot of different emotions that can go through, especially if you have over 50 pounds to lose. It's quite an emotional journey. And so the thing is, though, is you have to break those ties that those clothes and everything have over you, because that's kind of the old you. And what's difficult is, you don't want to go and spend all this money on a brand new wardrobe. So what I recommend to everybody is, catch clothes when they're on sale as you're working towards your goal. Maybe buy a slightly smaller size, nothing huge. Okay, don't go, if you're like a size 14, don't go and buy a size 2 and say, this is my goal outfit that I want to get into in 2 months. It's not going to happen, okay? So it has to be realistic. Maybe take it 1 or 2 sizes down. Once you get more lean muscle mass on your body, the sizes of the body will start to drop a little more drastically. and a little faster. So replace those clothes. Once you are out of clothes, like, you know, and I'm talking like it's baggy, okay? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get it out of your house. Give it away to somebody who needs it, okay? There are people who cannot buy their clothes, so give it to somebody who needs it and get it out of your life, because you, my friend, don't need it anymore. And then the last one is, how do you stay motivated? Okay, this question makes me want to go cross-eyed. Motivation is not the key. The key is consistency. That's it. The key is consistency. You know your workouts, you know what you're going to do at least 2 days ahead of when you do it. So you should, you know, you plan out your food, your meals, plan out your workouts, know what you're going to do. Stay consistent. Okay, you may not always be motivated to take a shower, but I hope and pray that you do. Okay, you have to stay consistent. It's part of your health. We're not always motivated. I don't wake up every morning saying, oh, I can't wait to brush my teeth, but I do it. Okay, because that's part of a healthy lifestyle, is brushing your teeth. It's the same thing with nutrition and exercise. Just stay consistent. Don't get so trapped, because if you allow yourself to believe the lie that you have to be motivated to reach your goals, you're never going to reach your goals, because motivation is very short-lived. Set little treats for yourself as you reach goals, non-food treats, something like a new song, a new CD, you know, maybe a dinner out, you know, with your hubby, or a date night, or you know, go see the movie with the kids, or whatever it is that, you know, you can kind of say, okay, this is going to be my short term. In 2 weeks, I'm going to reach this goal. I'm going to do 10 push-ups on my toes, and then I'm going to get a new song. And that is going to be motivating, because usually music helps us like get all pumped up. But that's all I have for you today. I hope that answered a lot of your questions. If you have more that were not covered, please let me know either in the comments below, or you can email me, Michelle at michellecfitness.com. I hope that you have a healthy day.